Welcome back. I'm Madison Shower.
And I'm Brandon Ebert.
And we're here with our two guests talking about summer travel and experiences that we're going to have this summer. So if you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Stroke. I'm a third-year world politics major from Twinsburg, Ohio.
Hi, I'm Autumn Imhoff. I'm a third-year journalism major from Columbus, Ohio.
Cool. Great.
Before we get into some of maybe your travel plans or summer entertainment things along those lines, let's go ahead and first talk about some of the past summer jobs that you guys have had. We have a nice little handy-dandy list over here about some of the summer jobs that you might have had in the past, including landscaping, being a lifeguard, a delivery driver, even a barista. Have you guys had any of these different opportunities, I suppose you can word it as?
So it makes me laugh that one of those said paid intern.
Right.
Because I did an internship with the Columbus Clippers baseball team in basically like their TV production. But I technically did it like a year early because you're supposed to be like 18 and in college. But because like I knew connections, like people through that, they were like, you know what, you're close to graduating high school anyways, you know, that'll be okay. But regardless, the internship is unpaid.
Right.
So working like over 30 baseball games, not being paid.
Hey, but you're resume building, right?
Exactly. That's why I can
At least that's what they tell you.
And like they hired me on after to do freelance, so I really can't complain. So yes, I do get paid for that. So
Great.
Good.
Getting your foot in the door.
Well, last summer I did not have any of those jobs, but I did work at Chipotle, and let me tell you, do not work at Chipotle. It is the worst job imaginable. It was 8 a.m., you were cooking chips. It was
lovely.
ridiculous. And the one I worked at was like in a really busy area, and it was terrible. Do not work at Chipotle.
It wasn't the one on the corner of Lane and High, was it?
No, it was the one up where I used to live.
Okay,
so
I
it
gotcha.
was,
Cool.
All right, great. Well, moving away from jobs because that's no fun. What do you guys have planned that is fun for this summer? Do you have any travel plans or like fun things that you're going to do?
Well, the funny thing is, most of my summer does consist of jobs and internships, but I still am planning to do kind of like two trips. One to Chicago / Milwaukee because they're kind of near, and I know people that live in both, so just kind of visit people that I don't get to see because, you know, like school is so busy, so you don't have time really.
Right.
And then taking another trip down to South Carolina because my mom's lived there the last couple years, and I haven't seen her in a couple years, so really excited to go down there. The weather is just so nice.
I'm
That
sure.
sounds awesome.
I'm actually going to be studying abroad this summer. I'm
that's
going
awesome.
to Rwanda,
Oh my
which is
goodness.
Wow,
pretty cool.
that's really cool.
It's through a sociology class. We're going to be learning about like the genocide that happened there, and I'm also doing undergrad research. So I'm going to be traveling there for about a month. So I'm pretty excited.
Wow.
That sounds really fun.
And
That
I'm
sounds
very excited.
so fun.
Where have you guys gone in the past? Have you taken any other big trips similar to these?
Last summer actually was, I mean, not like anything abroad. I've never been abroad.
Yeah.
But last summer was fun. I got to go to California for my first time, and it was like the farthest, you know, west I've ever been. That was awesome. I also went to Chicago, but I went to see the Cubs play, so it was awesome. And then I went to Iowa, which it's true, there is nothing in Iowa but corn and the Field of Dreams. And that was the only reason why I was there. It was amazing because I used to watch the movie growing up, like when I was younger, and it's a huge baseball people movie. So
for sure.
being there, seeing it was just really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have also been to LA. That was the first time I went out west for spring break, so that was pretty cool. And then I went to Italy in high school, which was pretty cool. So like Rome,
Nice.
would recommend. So
Very cool.
You've been to really cool places.
Yeah, I know you're all over the place. You're
Yeah.
a traveling man.
cool.
Yes. So the weather is getting nice here in Columbus. It's starting to feel like spring and summer, which is amazing. I think we're all pretty happy about that. What is your favorite thing to do on campus when the weather is nice? There's so much to do around Columbus. What do you guys enjoy?
I have one right away. My favorite thing, at least for right now, because I am on South Campus, but unfortunately, I mean, I'm happy to be moving north, but I'm going to miss Plaza. It's one of my favorite restaurants, like off campus technically. And my favorite thing to do is sit on like the patio and order like the half pitcher of a marg and just enjoy,
feeling
day
quite
drink.
nice after that,
So it's the
for
best
sure.
way to go. 2 p.m. I'd rather do it at 2 p.m. than like 10 p.m. So
Yeah. Chips and salsa.
Oh yeah, you have to
amazing.
get that. You know,
Amazing.
it's balance.
Yeah,
Right, it's perfect.
absolutely.
The carbs don't like absorb all the alcohol,
Exactly,
but then at
right.
the same time you're still like getting like a nice like
Exactly.
mid-level buzz. Like oh
You gotta
yeah,
do
it's
it the
perfect.
same
Summer in
way,
Ohio.
yeah.
That's the best
It's
thing
perfect.
to do. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be honest, I love night walks on campus. Like especially when the weather's nice over the summer. Oh, it's so cool. And you get like near a lake and you get like the sunset. It's very nice. So I recommend that. Yeah.
Do you have any food recommendations? You said you went to Italy, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming you've got to be at least a little bit of a foodie. So.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because my friend Amy has a food account called Dong Foodie, so follow her on Instagram.
Ooh.
And when we went to LA, actually, we went to In-N-Out, we went to all these different like taco places. So, on campus, are you talking about, or
On campus in the Columbus area,
Yeah.
I would also love to hear about some of these other
Oh, yeah.
places you've eaten at. So.
6-1 Pho's pretty good if you like pho. Red chili, that's pretty good. And honestly, I hate to say it, but Chipotle if you're in a rush. So,
He's
yeah.
walking it back now.
Yeah, so, but like, yeah, those are probably mine.
I feel like Columbus, like the food options just don't compare to like what there is abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I feel like I'd push back a little bit though, in the sense that I feel like there's a lot of diversity in Columbus in comparison to some of the other bigger cities in the U.S. They're like more regional foods, where I feel like Columbus has like a nice conglomerate of like a bunch of different food options. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know. I think
it's just like sometimes it could be hard to find, you know. So you just gotta like really go in deep in the city and
Yeah.
just try to find it.
I know it's like corny, but I think if you just get on Yelp and you just kind of like search like what am I in the mood for right now, generally you'll get populated with some decent stuff. Like obviously avoid like the main chain restaurants that you all have
Yeah.
heard of, but like there's some like really cool places, and honestly you'll find a lot of these places when you're not fully sober and you're really hungry and you're just kind of like, okay, that sounds good. Falafel, yeah, I'm going for that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to think when I traveled abroad to London, some of the best food I had was actually like Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like very specific, like maybe things that people wouldn't think of, like you think of like steak and potatoes or something? Do you have like a specific like food that you've either had in the past or you've had in Columbus that you'd recommend to people?
That's a good question.
Okay, so I don't want to take a million years to like think about this, but I gotta go back to Plaza. I'll tell you right now, their Al Pastor street tacos are literally to die
Okay,
for.
so give us the rundown, like what's in that
Okay,
specific
so
taco?
basically you have the option of getting corn or flour tortillas. Doesn't really matter. It's still delicious either way. And then there's like 5 or 6 different like meat options you can pick from. But like again, I think the Al Pastor is just the best. It's just marinated and seasoned so well. I don't know what it's seasoned or marinated with, but it's
I
just
don't wanna know.
delicious. Yeah, and then like they top it with like little pineapple like pieces, so it's not like that thick pineapple.
Right.
And then like some onion and cilantro, and then they have like I think it's like the red sauce and the green sauce. It is
Yum.
so good. It has a little bit of a kick to it, so
Perfect.
if you like a little bit of spicy, it's not that spicy at all, but
Right, don't worry.
Yeah.
you know, it's delicious.
Yum.
Honestly, I would say shawarma bite because the portions. Oh, you get some big portions. of
Yeah.
shawarma bite. So,
Is,
like,
is that the place that's near the Target?
yeah,
near
right
campus?
by Target.
Yeah.
It's really good. So like, go there if you're looking for something that'll fill you up. So.
Do they have like pita bread there too?
Yep, pita. The pita's really good in the
Yeah.
hummus.
I'm
so.
gonna have to go get
Yeah.
that very soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that me living in Columbus, I've broadened my food horizons so much. You know, I've tried so many different types, like Indian food and, you know, like all different types of different cultures, like food. So it's great. I love it.
All right.
But yeah, all right. I think that's all the time that we have for today. I'm Madison Shower.
And I'm Brandon Ebert.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Summer Show 2023, and we will see you next time.